Okay, this time I've actually got an A4 sheet folded up in the Pocketfold style. And I've kind of done a quick mock-up on one way you could use this for a player-facing Pocketfold, like a character sheet, something along those lines. So if your game has something that just has all player-facing rules, then you could basically have like a front and back cover like this. Maybe put your little credits and inspiration links, copyright bump on the back there. When you open it up, you'd have your character sheet spread across these two folds. You could have something like the characters like background, personality, relationships, and stuff here on the left, as an example. And you could have all of the kind of skills, attributes, combat bump, gear, etc. on the right-hand side. One of the nice things about this then is when you open it up, you could have the kind of the rules that the player would need to know on this inside spread. But if you split them to have, to be themed on one side and themed on the other, that would mean if this had your kind of how your skills work, how combat works on the left, when you fold this over, the character has, or the player has a very quick way to see, how all the combat rules work on the left alongside how their actual character sheet looks with that. And on the flip side, you could have things like social tests or any other rules that apply that could be on the right hand side that might tie into some of these other character traits. And then just on the inside, I mean, there's a lot you could do. In fact, you could even cut. You could cut like this middle seam right here, just on the one side. So you could actually lift this up. You could have this folded over and lift this up halfway. So this would go up to sort of full A5 size. This is A4 at the moment. And then you could have like almost like a cheat sheet for procedures or whatever for combat on one side, and on the other side you would have this kind of fold up, and you could have some other stuff here. There's a lot of potential you could do there. But as I have it, I thought, well, you could just kind of have it designed so that you have your setting map for your campaign here on the left-hand side for the players to look at, and then a space on the right-hand side for them to take notes as they go along. And this is obviously on an A4 sheet of paper. That would be A5. That's quite a significant amount of space to write notes and things. I know as when I'm a player in campaigns, I do like to take quite a few notes. So this would be something that I would quite enjoy having myself as a player. Bearing in mind, you're not always going to be able to fit all of your, all of your character sheet information necessarily on this sort of size, which is A6. Anyway, it's just a practical application maybe for something you could do with this Pocketfold.